everybody. I hope everybody enjoyed their 4th and that everybody got to have some good food, some fun, be safe, and look after each other and celebrate, the 4th of July. Um, but I tell you, first part of 2020 has been a mess, hasn't it? I mean, we got all this stuff going on with the pandemic, with the protesters, the um, politics, the tragedies of the murders that led to the Black Lives Matter movement coming up again. And it's just heartbreaking. And then we have a lot of online drama with a lot of backstabbing, a lot of secrets coming to light, a lot of jealousy and whining, and just childish mess. A lot of it. Uh, some of it, though, needs to come to light. I mean, and some of us predicted that it would. I mean, we haven't been calling it Karmageddon for nothing. So, there's stuff going on with Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, Gabby Hanna, Micah Stauffer. What's the mother on 8 Passenger? A lot of drama there. You've got the First Amendment auditors and the sovereign citizens, and you know some of them stirring things up and acting up and getting arrested and threatening each other and trying to take down each other's channels. And oh, seriously, I mean, even I got drawn into some drama, believe it or not. If you really know me, you know I don't do drama. But apparently, when I made my last video, it hurt some delicate little feelings, and so they came up with this fake mess and put my name into it, and now boo-hoo, poor little picked on victims, and whatever. But people who know me, they're not buying that crap, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't affect my life. So anyway, I look around and I see all this stuff going on, and there's a lot of stuff that does need attention, and it's not this petty bullshit. But this, people need help out here. There's people who aren't able to work. They're not able to um, provide for their families like they're used to. There's a lot of people dealing with depression and other issues, and a lot of the resources that they normally would be able to turn to aren't there. Um, Fortunately, there are some online solutions for some of these things, but not everywhere. And the ones that are there may not be sufficient for everybody. It's just, I think it's the scale of everything that's going on that's so disheartening to everybody. I mean, and I'm really lucky. I have such a good life because, I mean, I'm not rich. I don't live in a huge house, and I don't drive a brand new car and everything. But you know what? I have a nice car. I have a decent place to live. I've got healthy kids. I've got 3 beautiful grandsons. I've got a husband that adores me, and I've got everything I need. Most of what I want. What I don't have that I want, I could get. But I've got everything that's important. And I look around, there's a lot of people that don't have that. And, I feel for them because, I know that I have a lot to be thankful for. And I am thankful for it. And I think what I'm trying to get to is, if you see somebody that you can reach out to and make them feel better, if you can help out a neighbor, you don't necessarily have to see them. I mean, if you have an elderly neighbor or someone who's a shut-in or someone who's maybe a little withdrawn or something, if you know their number, pick up the phone, give them a call, say, hey, can I take your trash out to the curb for you this week? I'm lucky. We have, the town I live in is kind of a small town. It's fairly rural, and we have one regular post office delivery person in, from my neighborhood, but sometimes we have temps and everything. So sometimes I get other people's mail or they get mine and everything. And I have a really nice lady who lives on another street who always makes sure that I know if they get a package of ours, and I try to do the same. If anytime we get somebody else's mail, we make sure we get it to them. I mean, I'm not really close with my neighbors like I used to be when I lived here in this neighborhood as a kid. But we do kind of look out for each other. Nobody really bothers anybody. But we kind of keep an eye on things and stay in touch. And if we see something that looks funky, we'll pick up the phone, or we'll text them and say, hey, I saw this and this, and is this okay? Is there something I need to check on for you or whatever? So I'm very lucky in that respect. But there's so many little things you can do for people. I believe in paying it forward. I believe in random acts of kindness that you don't even really have to tell anybody about. You know, if you can be kind, do so. If you can reach out to somebody, try to do that. If you know somebody who's feeling down or whatever, give them a kind word. Say something nice. Be sincere, but be nice. Be kind. Anybody can be nice, but it's important to be kind. It doesn't take that much effort. Opening a door for somebody. Respecting people's right to social distance. Because I've been a few places when I go to appointments or go grocery shopping or whatever, and there are people who not only are they not social distancing or masking or anything, but they, will come up and get close to other people and not respect their ability to try to social distance. I don't understand this kind of thinking. I don't understand what it's like to purposely be mean to somebody, to do harm to others, or to purposely make somebody else's life harder. I can't relate to that. That's just not part of who I am. It's more my nature to try to help. No, I don't help everybody I see, but I do try to do what I can. So, it's the little things that matter sometimes. Like I said, think about somebody who's less fortunate than you, and try to do a little something for them. Send a card to somebody you haven't talked to in a while and say, hey, I was thinking of you. I hope you're handling things okay and getting through all this mess. Give me a call if you need to. Something to that effect. It's not going to change the world. It's not going to make everything go away, but it might brighten somebody's day for that day. And sometimes that can make a difference. Now, I've dealt with depression and other issues, and I know what it's like to feel like things are, helpless or hopeless. And, sometimes a kind word from somebody, or somebody just touching base with you, might be the thing that you need to kind of say, okay, I'm going to keep trying. So anyway, I just wanted to drop a little video, let people know what's going on, that I'm still waiting on my appointment to get my stitches out. I'm hoping I'll get them out this Thursday. My surgery went well, by the way. Everything seems to be doing fine. Hopefully with a little physical therapy, I will be able to go back to using my hand the way it was before all this problem started. And then we can focus on maybe trying to get my back figured out. Because, anybody who has had a back issue understands that that's, not easy to deal with sometimes. But, in my case, I have to deal with a lot of pain, but in my case it could be worse, because at least I have someone, to help me with the hard stuff. I have someone who encourages me and supports me, and, I've got my family, and I've got friends, and, some people don't have all that. So, if you're as lucky as I am, be thankful. Say a prayer of thanks, or offer up positive energies to the universe, however you choose to do so. But put something positive back out there, and reach out to somebody. Let them know you care. Let them know you're thinking of them. You know, like I said, sometimes the little things help. Don't let all the drama get to you, because when it really comes down to it, you know, it's not really worth all the stress. So take care of yourself, take care of each other, be safe out there, and I hope to talk to you soon.